Today on Anime Central, we talk about anime news and PlayStation 4 game sharing. Let's get into it. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I want to welcome y'all to the weekly anime and gaming fix. I'm your host, CenTruL, and this is Anime Central, where anime comes to life, guys. I want to remind everybody to check out the anime and manga rap CDs, Yataku Volume 1, 2, and 3. You can find the links to them in the description, as well as check out the epic anime and manga rap song playlist. You can find that on the channel as well, guys. I want to let you guys know that I'm actually going to be breaking down how to actually do the PlayStation 4 game sharing, because a lot of people seem to be a little bit mystified, kind of confused on how it's supposed to go ahead and happen with the transition from the PlayStation 3 to the PlayStation 4 with the game sharing. So I want you guys to know that there will not be a recommendation for this week, because I gotta break that all down and stuff. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into the anime news. First up on anime and manga news is something that I actually previously stated in previous news segments on this channel, but I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to Outlaw 4188. He actually hit me up and pretty much wanted me to go ahead and make this aware once again, something that I've pretty much told people to be very advocate about and be very strong about when anime comes to the US and plays in theaters. On December 6th, Madoka Magica Rebellion, the movie, is actually be coming to US theaters on December 6th, guys. And there's actually going to be certain giveaways that will be shown, given away at the certain showings. You can find out all the information to this in the link below, guys. So if you want to see more anime premiere in US and more support for anime in the US, guys, these are the perfect opportunities for you to go ahead and make that happen, because like I've always said before, if there is a demand for it, they will supply it, guys. So if you are a fan, definitely be there, definitely check it out. If it is in your city, if you can get those tickets, remember to check out the link below. But anyways, guys, let's keep going. If I can remember right, I actually recommended Record of Lodoss War last week, I believe. It's funny how things happen. Record of Lodoss War is recently going to be actually having a new manga for the Grey Witch, and that's actually pretty cool, guys. So if you enjoy Record of Lodoss War, or you're one of those people that actually is just starting to get into it, definitely check out the link in the description to get more details about that. And also some more news with Toonami. We got Naruto Shippuden coming, we also got Space Dandy coming, and now Blue Exorcist is actually going to be showing in March on Toonami, guys. So the Toonami lineup is starting to become a lot more diverse and lush as the time goes on, and Toonami is really trying very hard to come back strong, guys. It really is. And hopefully you guys that are supporting Toonami, that are all about Toonami, are, you know, going ahead and backing them up and giving them those viewers and everything. And hey, maybe Toonami will one day come back as strong as it was before. I don't personally think it's there yet. I think personally Toonami needs to have a better time to come on other than what it is right now. But anyways, that's a different conversation for a different day. Let's keep going, guys. In other anime and manga news, the Rosen Maiden manga is to end in 3 chapters. Weekly Shonen Jump is actually ending 2 mangas, which are Kuro Kuroku and Himedal mangas, okay? But in its place are actually starting the Iron Knight manga. Let's get it. Hitoshi Iwaki Parasite sci-fi manga actually gets an anime. Also, the horror comedy manga Papipo actually gets an anime. The Ashuka and Friends manga actually gets an anime adaptation. The Mushishi manga actually gets a 1-hour anime special in January. Demon King Daimao manga is actually to end next month. Alright, everybody, there were several video game releases for this week, but the one that is notable to me, and the reason why it's notable is mainly because of my followers. It's Saint Seiya Brave Soldier. It was released on the PSN this week, and the reason why it's notable to me is because, like I said, it's my followers. They talk. A few of them talk about Saint Seiya and how I should check out the series and everything. So it kind of sparks this kind of interest with me to find out what it's all about, the story's all about, the characters, the world, and everything. And maybe it'll spark the interest with me trying to check out the game. Definitely, I'll be checking it out here in the near future, hopefully, guys. But let me know if there's any of the games that's been released that you guys are definitely going to be getting in the comment section below. But anyways, guys, let's handle the news. There really isn't that much news for this week, but just to let you guys know, Persona 4 Arena 2 will actually be premiering on the PS3 next summer, and Persona 5 will actually be coming to the PS3 in the winter of 2014. Alright guys, if you want to find out any information, remember to always check the links in the description, the doobly-doo. But anyways guys, let's get into the PlayStation 4 game sharing. Let's go. Alright guys, we're about to get into how to game share on the PlayStation 4. I've been on forums, on YouTube, on just wherever, and everybody just seems still kind of confused. There's some people that have kind of got it. There's a lot of people that just mystified about it. They're trying to decipher what's going on the PlayStation website. They're trying to break it down, like, okay, what's going on here? The key thing that you got to remember here is that only you can start your games. Just remember that, alright? Now, let's say, I don't know, you got Jim that has console A, and you have Andy that has console B. Both of them have their own console set up as the primary console. It is important that each console has their own primary usernames, okay? So Jim has console A, that is his primary. Andy has console B, that is his primary. And Jim's like, hey, I want to go ahead and game share with you, Andy. He's like, alright, yeah, what's up? What are the stipulations? Well, here they are. Number one, you have to make sure that you are always online. Because if you game share, basically every hour, your PlayStation will check the license of the games that you are game sharing. And you'll see it pop up. It'll say NBA 2K14 license has been, verified, pretty much. Basically saying that, hey, you're good to go. That is the DRM right there. So if you have no issue with game sharing, as long as you're online to play your games and stuff, then this is perfect for you, because you can save money on building a game library, buying things digital. If it's not a problem with you, then this is good for you. Now that we got that out of the way, this is how it's done. Jim is here, Andy is here. Number one, each person needs to make the other's account on their own console. So Andy needs to make a Jim account on his console. The account that he makes for Jim has to be the same account that Jim has on his console. Basically the same way you did it with the PS3. But this is where it kind of changes at the end. So Andy makes an account for Jim, the same exact username and password that Jim would use on his console. Jim has to do the exact same thing. He has to make the username for Andy that is the same username and password that Andy would use for his account to get on the PlayStation Network. So now you have console A and console B that have the same two accounts on it. Now what you need to do is, Andy on his PlayStation 4, he needs to log in as Jim and make that system the primary system for Jim's account. And then on Jim's system, he needs to sign in to PlayStation Network as Andy and make that system the primary system for Andy's account. Okay? You see where I'm going with this? So now it's almost as if Jim has Andy's system and Andy has Jim's system. It's almost as if they swapped consoles. And this is where the mindset, the concept of only you can start your games. So let's say a game is bought on Jim's account. Alright? It's automatically set up to download on Jim's primary system, which now Andy has. But now that Jim has his own account also on his system that he has at home, so he can access his games on the system that he has. And Andy has access to those games because Jim's primary system is the one that he's using. You see what I'm saying? So he gets to use his own account. So Andy will always use his account on the system that he has. And he'll have access to any games that Jim buys on that primary system that's set up through Jim, the system he has. It's a little confusing, but you know, you can kind of understand what's going on here. And basically the same thing and vice versa. Any game that Andy buys, Jim will have access to, because now Jim has that account that is tied with Andy, that is his primary system. So anything that Andy buys will automatically be downloaded to that system. And Jim, since he has his account up there too, he'll have access to it as well. So now each person is game sharing perfectly fine and seamlessly. You can still remote play without an issue. Alright? And that's pretty much how it's done. Guys, just remember that only you can start your games. So you can't have your primary console. You need to have that secondary console. Okay? If you think about it like that, you'll have success. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. As always, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. It's going to be kind of hard for me to get out certain videos this week because it is Thanksgiving, guys. But anyways, like always, AnimeCenTruL, Shampoo. See y'all later. Peace.